For many of us, Rob Reiner will forever be Meathead, the liberal foil to Archie Bunker in CBS's All in the Family. But it's as a director that he's really made his mark with some of the most memorable movies ever. When Harry Met Sally, Stand By Me, A Few Good Men, and The Princess Bride. But Reiner's first film almost didn't get made. All he had for This Is Spinal Tap, about a failing, made-up British rock band, was a 4-page outline. No script, because the movie was totally improvised. Released in 1984, it became a cult classic and is ranked as one of the funniest films of all time. Now, 41 years later, Reiner and the band have come back together for a sequel. We joined them on the set in New Orleans.
The story will continue in a moment.
If it looks like a real rock concert, that was the idea. But these are pretend rock fans cheering on the, well, older pretend band, Spinal Tap. The new film reunites frontman David St. Hubbins, played by Michael McKean, lead guitarist Nigel Tufnell, played by Christopher Guest, and bass player Derek Smalls, played by Harry Shearer.
Give me all three. There we go. Okay, tap, 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 tap.
And as in the original,
My name is Marty DeBurgi. I'm a filmmaker.
Reiner is both director of the actual film,
All right, here we go.
and he plays the director in the film.
What do you see next?
Earnest but hapless documentary filmmaker Marty DeBurgi, straight man to the band members' eccentricities.
It doesn't look that rock and roll.
No, I was going to say.
So I could do this.
Well, that looks even more less rock and roll.
Okay.
Don't walk away right away.
All day we watched Reiner go back and forth between the stage
I'm going to have a heart attack.
and his director's setup behind the stage, always playing one role or the other.
You got him right here.
You're the director directing yourself.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's making me nuts.
But he still had time for a little shtick. Are you a method actor?
We have a good lunch. Is there a good break that I can lie down? That's my method. No, I don't know.
Reiner trained in theater and improv at UCLA. Then at 23 was cast by producer Norman Lear, a family friend, to play left-wing Meathead opposite Carol O'Connor's Archie Bunker.
You resent our attitudes, our politics, even the clothes we wear. You know, I don't think there's one thing about us you agree with. I agree with that.
He thought the show would last 13 weeks. It turned into 8 years, 5 of them as the #1 show in the country. So it's the early 1980s. You've just finished All in the Family. The whole country
Yes.
knew who you were.
Now nobody knows.
You decide you're going to direct your first feature film.
Right.
You try to do something really safe.
Well, people would say, well, I can't believe your first movie would be improvised. There'd be no script. And that's scary. And to me, it was the opposite. I wasn't scared.
The film was a fake documentary about a fake band
You must have made a long time.
that satirized the antics of real rock musicians on stage and in the green room.
There's some problems here. I don't even know where to start.
Apparently, Van Halen had a rider in their contract, no brown M&Ms. So some roadie had to sit there picking out the brown M&Ms. It's crazy. So we looked at that and we said, there's a scene.
Nigel's complaint, the bread's too small.
You'd like bigger bread?
Exactly. I don't understand how
You could
it's like.
fold this, though. I mean, you could
Well,
fold
no,
it.
then it's half the
No,
size.
not the bread. No, you can fold the meat.
Yeah, but then it breaks up, breaks
no,
apart
no.
like
You
this.
put it on the bread like this, see?
But then if you
Then
keep
it's-
folding it, it keeps
Well, why
breaking,
would you keep
and then
folding
you'll.
it?
We all love rock and roll. The 4 of us, we grew up on rock and roll. So that was the trick, is to make fun of it and at the same time honor it.
But it wasn't easy raising money for a film with no script that the audience might think was about a real band. Reiner made a demo reel and gave it to an executive.
And he went, no, not this. No, we don't want this.
After multiple rejections, Norman Lear and executives at Embassy Pictures agreed to take a meeting.
And I go through this insane pitch about why they should make the movie, and it's going to be successful. It's about rock and roll. The kids will like it. They'll watch it. There'll be repeat business. I'm going crazy. I walk out of the room. Norman tells everybody, you gotta let him do it. He's so crazy.
And so passionate.
So they said, okay, I'll give this kid a shot.
Do the dead bird.
The film featured cameos from Billy Crystal,
Mime is money. Let's go.
Paul Schaefer, Fran Drescher.
Bobby, of course.
But what Reiner says really made the film was the talent of Christopher Guest, Michael McKean, and Harry Shearer, who wrote and played all the songs themselves and improvised every scene.
Good drummer,
Good drummer.
Fine
What
drummer.
happened to him?
He died. He died in a bizarre gardening accident.
It's really one of those things that was, the authorities said, best leave it
It's not talked
unsolved,
about,
really,
So when Marty DeBurgi, Rob, was interviewing you, did you ever know what the questions were?
Well, after he asked them, yes.
The numbers all go to 11.
As in perhaps the film's most famous scene.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder, isn't it? It's not 10.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
What was the first audience reaction?
They didn't know what the heck was going on.
We went to a screening in Texas, and two girls commented, "These guys are so stupid."
The film did okay in theaters, but became a sleeper hit on home video. Credited with launching the mockumentary genre and stylistically inspiring some of the most popular TV shows of the last few decades, and some rave reviews. A sacred rock artifact, the Citizen Kane of rockumentary.
Hey,
Well, that's
when you
pretty
read that,
good.
What a bar. I mean, what are we crazy to do another one? It's crazy. The bar is just way too high.
Rob Reiner knows a little something about a high bar. His father, Carl Reiner, was one of the biggest, funniest, and most beloved actors, writers, and directors of his day.
What do you suggest I do with all of these now, huh?
I heard there was a time in your life that you wanted to change your name.
My father thought, oh my God, this poor kid is worried about being in the shadow of a famous father. And he says, well, what do you want to change your name to? And I said, Carl. I just wanted to be like him.
You have said your father didn't get you.
No, not when I was little. Norman Lear was the first person that got me. I mean, I was playing jacks with his daughter. Norman says to my dad, this kid is really funny. My dad said, what, that kid? That kid, he's a sullen. He sits quiet. He doesn't, he's not funny. He didn't think I was it anyway.
No good. My dad said it, I'm no good. He doesn't know you.
Reiner told us this painful scene in his 1986 movie Stand By Me was autobiographical.
He hates me, I'm no good.
That's a scene I wrote in a hotel room in Oregon, and I'm writing this scene, I'm crying. I'm actually crying. When I was making it, I knew that he loved me, and he did understand me, but as a little boy, that's what I felt. But I've got to tell you, when I was 16 years old, my dad and Mel were working on a routine, and I came up with an idea for a joke, and they used it. And it was the greatest validation at age 16.
Did people always do that in the old days?
Very sophisticated.
It was a bit for Reiner and Mel Brooks' 2,000-year-old man routine about the ancient origin of applause.
You'd go, whoa. Oh, is that good? Wow, wow. If somebody was great, you could kill yourself.
Oh, people actually hit themselves in the face.
Boy! Wow!
That hurts, though.
Yeah, you bet it hurts.
So Bernie was the first guy when nobody was looking. He pulled his head out, and he just went like that.
Don't hurt your faces, folks. Just a simple little clapping will suffice. Thank you.
This is the sword that Wesley used in The Princess Bride.
Reiner's study is full of mementos from a career that would make any father proud, not to mention a mother. Reiner gave his a star turn in Meg Ryan's famous deli scene.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
In When Harry Met Sally.
I'll have what she's having.
But it can be awkward having your mom on set, as Reiner discovered when Meg Ryan needed a little coaching.
First couple of times she didn't do it full out. And finally I sat across from Billy and I acted it. I said, this is what, and I'm pounding the table, yes, yes, yes. And I'm realizing I'm having an orgasm in front of my mother. You know, there's my mother over there.
And fun fact, Reiner actually changed the movie's ending to a happy one after he met his now wife, Michelle, with whom he has 3 grown children and who's now a producer of his films, including the new Spinal Tap.
Start the thing, start what
So
you're doing.
why at age 78 make a sequel to his very first film? Fans clamored for one for years, but neither Reiner nor the actors owned the rights until Harry Shearer sued and got them back.
Now, it's 40 years later, we have these rights, what do you do with them? And we started throwing out ideas.
As Reiner showed us in his Los Angeles edit room,
This is about me tracking down all the band members. They haven't talked to each other in 15 years.
he finds Nigel in the north of England running, of all things, a cheese and guitar shop.
And you sell both?
Yes and no. Sometimes people come in with a guitar,
Yeah.
see, and they trade for cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
So
and
let's
sometimes it's the opposite. What I do is I go like this.
Yeah.
Then I go like this, let's say.
Yeah.
Close.
Totally ad-libbing.
Yeah, so a half a wheel of that cheese would buy you that. We schnaddle with each other and whatever
We
comes in.
schnaddle with each
Yeah,
other?
it's like doing shtick, you know. Or,
Are you and I schnadeling?
We are schnadeling right now.
This
We're in the
very
process of schnadeling right now. We're on my brain.
The new film features some repeat cameos.
I became Buddhist.
And some new big ones. Elton John.
Hey, guys.
And Paul McCartney,
Paul here. Is that the Paul? It's one of them.
who also did some schnadeling. How concerned are you? You know, sequels can tarnish the reputation of an original film.
I'm hoping it tarnishes someone else's reputation.
Maybe all those aging rockers who, like Spinal Tap, are still at it. Look at Mick Jagger. You know he's a great-grandfather.
Yes. Wow.
And he has been those kids are not little kids.
No, I think one of them is 70, in fact. I think, which is, you're thinking, oh, the math of that doesn't work. But doesn't it?
So will this new film work?
I have no idea ever. All the films I've made, I never know what's going to work, what's going to not. I try to get something I like. Go to black, go to black, go to black. And if I like it, then I say, well, at least I like it. Hopefully somebody else is going to like it. Okay, we got this.
Leslie Stahl on interviewing a fake band
60 Minutes, of course. Of course. Famous the world round.
at 60minutesovertime.com.